Thank you, peer review team, for helping us with this. Let me show you ClickUp. This is how you're going to know that there is a submission to review. You'll get an email or a push notification or both, depending on how you have your notification set up, when a submission comes in, when the start date is, and when it is due. Now, they'll have 3 months to submit these. You will get a notification as they come in. You're welcome to do them then or just wait, and you can change your settings to not even get notified of those. After those 3 months, then you're going to have a month to review them. So you can do it then, you can do it before, it's up to you. We've got plenty of time this year. This is what you'll come in, and you'll be in this site and then this list, peer review S7. You won't be able to see any of the others. These are each tasks. The name on here is the name that they put in for the title of the program in the submission. Then there is an attachment that is the actual program submission. We'll show you that, and the assignee. Now, when a submission comes in, ClickUp is going to make a copy of the information you need to see and not the information you don't need to see, such as their name and location. And there will be a copy for each of you. So up here at the top, you can change your group by and all these kinds of things. You can change it, toggle on and off from me. So let me show you. Here is everyone. There's multiple copies of each of the tasks, each of the submissions, and multiple people. For you, you only need to see yours, and so you can group by assignee and then find yourself in there, and it's, grouping each person's stuff. But the easiest thing, I think, is to just hit show me. The other thing on this one are when things are closed. You can have it show that or not. So here's my list of just me, and I can change this back to status. And now I see here's all the ones that are closed, here's all the ones that are open. There's another way of looking at this if you prefer, and it will remember what you like best and what you had last. This is a board, I think it's called a Canton board, and everything is in. It's sort of like, think about it as magnets on a whiteboard. And here's the topics. You can just click and drag things over and put them in their categories. To open one up in either view, just click on it and it opens up. This is the task itself. You can see the name of it here. This is currently in progress. When you click on the words, it brings down a drop-down list of the different statuses. They will come to you in open, which is not started, telling you that it still needs to be done. When you start it, put it in progress. When you are done, put it in closed. There is done for now. That's if, let's say, you reviewed these as they were coming in and you decided you want to come back to them. You want to have a reminder just in case you forget. To come back and check everything because maybe you were inconsistent from the beginning to the end, or I don't know. Or maybe you had a concern about one of them and you want to come back to it. You're done with the scoring, but you had a question and you're waiting for an answer. You can choose done for now or leave it in progress. Closed lets us know that you are completely done. ClickUp doesn't keep bugging you about it. We won't bug you about it. You can come in and open it up and make changes to it, but that lets us know where you're at. This is the title of it that they typed in, and then you come down to show 10 empty fields. When you click on this to open those up, then you will see the scoring, formative evaluation, process evaluation, impact, and outcome. Give them a score of 0 to 4, and these all just toggle on and off. You can go to that one. You can change them as many times as you want, get it to what you want. So give them the score and use the, there's a video on it, but the rubric gives you an idea of what the priorities are, what makes a difference between a 3 and a 4. What's an excellent excellent program and a really, really good program. This category, we'd love your help on this. Right now it looks like you can only choose one, but I should have it set up so you can choose more than one. We want only the best to come through, but if they are all on the same topic, we are going to be so bored. So we do want to highlight some of the others that are excellent. So unfortunately what that means is sometimes we'll have 4 or 5 on the same topic that all score really high, and then we are just looking for the best of those or something new about them because we didn't want too many of one topic. So if you'll help us with what topic this is. Structure fire, anything that has to do with a house and fire, or anything that kind of fits that, both response to it, engineering changes, survival, anything along those lines. Wildland fire. EMS, we have split into 2 pieces of that. Response to the EMS, like ambulance, the response model, getting other people to help someone who's fallen, versus trauma or disease, the patient side, the actual prevention of an illness, response to mitigate an illness, opioid crisis, the helmets, things like that. Data and organization, a better way of tracking, a better way of sorting, of prioritizing, helping them to get these things done, or a better response model, a better way of setting up your fire prevention team, whatever. Just really broad categories. Yes, golden buzzer. Please use this like the Got Talents buzzer judiciously. But if there is something that is just amazing that you really think has to go in, and if they don't, you're walking out. You're never going to do anything with Vision 2020 again. Give it the yes golden buzzer. That'll just help give it that nudge. This is the one that you like the best. So don't use it just for everything that's good, but especially if maybe they didn't write it very well. You think there's more data there, but they just didn't put things in the right buckets and not very good, but you think that this is incredible. Go ahead and give it a golden buzzer and we'll take a look. That will put it into that top, let's look at it. Nopes, those are ones that your stomach flipped, your skin is crawling, there's something really wrong about this. Even if it scored well, you've got a big concern about it. Go ahead and mark that, and of course let us know, and I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. So let us know. Over here on the right hand side you'll see comments. Type in comments for yourself to keep track of things, why you gave it what score, what you liked, what you didn't like. Type in comments to share with the submitter, to give them pointers of why this was good or not, mostly for the committee to help make decisions about it. If you want to let us know something specific about this, or hey, I'm pretty sure I know who this is and they wrote up a really good proposal, but I've seen this in action, and go ahead and give us the inside scoop. You can also, if you have questions or concerns, like, I think this is not a case study about how a product worked, but this is just selling a product straight out. You can, and you want to know for sure if this is something that should be in or not, you can use the @ symbol and choose me, and this will flag. I'll get a notification that there's a message. I'll have a link. It'll pull this up. I'll be able to see everything that's here. You can attach a document. You can scan something in, attach an email that you got, whatever. It's totally up to you. Give it an emoji. Hit enter or comment. While you're in that comment or later, you can assign that comment to. This makes it a task for me. So in mine, it will show up as a task that I have to do, and it comes in here as something that has to be done, that I have to take care of. And then I will resolve it and give you a reply. Thanks. Taken care of. Give you an answer. So you can see how these threads can be shared and go back and forth. Down over here on the bottom, we do have Oh, I attached a picture to that one. Funny. Probably not the best one to show you. Anyway, my son is doing projects. And we were randomly selecting things. You'll have a PDF or yeah, that's not going to be good. Um, there'll be a PDF or a Word document. Let me go find one that's got a good one. Another from last year. That'll be a good one. See, and I've already talked about some of those. All right. It gives you a preview. You can view it in the preview if you want. You're still within ClickUp. You can download it and open it up in another window. You can open it up in a new window, still staying within the system. So now it's just on a tab. You're still not really opening it like on your server. And then you can pull them over and open two side by side or whatever. You can have a bunch of them open. It's totally up to you. And just close it out. If you want to attach something, you just click and drag it and you can put it in a comment or you can attach it down here. So say you want to print out a version of it and write on it and then upload it as your documentation. That's fine. You don't need to do that, but that is fine. Subtasks. If you would like to set one up, you want to give yourself your own to-do list from that with your own due dates, that's fine. Like, I want to read all of these by Friday, and then I want to score this one by Monday, and then I want to come back and review this in a month. You can set those up separately if you want. Before you hit close, it will ask you. If you don't have all the subtasks crossed off, it'll ask you what's going on and if you want them to check on that for you. Let me come up. I think I missed these top ones. Created time tracked. If you want to track the time that you spend on it, you can start and stop that or add it in. This is an estimated task. You won't need to use this. This start and due date will be set for you, but they will be set for after all of the submissions come in until we want your scoring done. You are welcome to change these. Just click on it and change the date and make them earlier or later, whatever you want. This opens up Zoom. And the watchers are me, people who are going to get notifications as things get going, if we get behind, running behind or whatever. You can minimize the task. It minimizes within ClickUp, stays down here so that you open up another one and it's still down in this, coming back and forth between them. So now when I've got them open, I can toggle back and forth between them if you want to. You can just X them out to take them out of that. You can add a reminder. It's sort of like a task, but not quite as serious to that. Just depending on how you want to run it. And then once you've got everything in close, you're completely done. All right, thank you guys so much.